So, Sam, you're joining us on behalf of Crown Royal. So let's start with that, man. People who watch the NFL like to drink, so that's a good marriage. What are your plans this season with Crown Royal and maybe specifically on Sunday?
Yeah, I never been to a tailgate in my adult life, and I'm pumped to partner with Crown Royal. This is their fifth year officially whiskey sponsors of the NFL, and what better way to start off my tailgating career than having the Crown Royal Rig over on the East Plaza. I'll be there before the game. Encourage everybody to stop by, hang out with me. They got the new feature Royal Seat where, you try and honk the horn. If you do it successfully, you can get upgraded seats, upgraded tickets. So, what better way to start? I'm pumped about it, and see you all Sunday.
Wait a minute. So if they win on the spot, they have a chance to upgrade their seats at that game on Sunday?
So there's gonna be the 18 wheeler Royal Rig. It's purple. You can't miss it. In tow is the Royal Seat, their new venture that fans can jump up there, try and hit the button. Won't work for some. The people it does work for, you'll get upgraded seats, and I believe it's for that game. If not, it'll be shortly after, but I believe it's for the game. Um,
Amazing. I'll double check on that as well, Sam. That's cool. I love that. Yeah, man, this is a we've talked kind of in the halls of Paycor. This is such a weird thing for you, man. You know, you're only a few months removed from retirement, and now you're coming to the game as a fan. Before we get to the ruler of the jungle thing, which is really cool, how are you going to be watching the game? I don't know if you want people to know where you're going to be watching the game, but like, how are you going to take this in on Sunday?
Yeah, I watched the game last week very intently. I'll be in the stands somewhere. But first things first, I got to rule the jungle. And after Zach's presser, I know how much juice I got to bring, and I'm gonna be doing whatever I can for the team in a different way this year, and pumping up the crowd, getting loud, getting that home field advantage. Open and orange. I mean, what an environment to start the home opener in. It's gonna be awesome. I'll be probably pretty up high, but I'll have some binoculars. I'm going to be locked in.
I think, Sam, this might be the loudest roar for you at Paycor since the Hubbard Yard Dash.
That's your prediction?
That's my prediction because people love you, man. Obviously, they should. Like, how much are you looking forward to just hearing the crowd cheer your name again?
I mean, it's special. It's such an honor. The fact that they asked me is, dream come true. The fact that I'm still here and still living here, and they're welcoming me back like that. You can't even make up stories that good. So, funny enough, when you are running into the stadium, or I don't know what Ruler of the Jungle sound like, you can't really hear much of a difference because, I mean, it's just a crazy echo. So I'm going to be focused on getting them pumped up for the team to get that home field advantage. Not as much cheering for me. So hopefully, I'm just another fan bringing some energy for the team.
Are we going to get the iconic Sam Flex? Are you going with it?
I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but
Ah, yes, love it. Good on you. A couple more questions. Let me ask you about the team. You watched the first game, obviously a big time performance by the defense, Sam. How excited were you to see that play out and even see a young guy like Shamar Stewart impact the game in the way that he did?
I was really excited. I think that the offense was a little bit of a slow start, but they got the win, which is the important part, especially on a tough place to play. An away AFC North win, it goes a long way later in the year when you're playing for playoff positioning. But to see some of the young guys and the question marks play really well, I think bodes well for the whole season. And I was pumped to see, Shamar was just so disruptive. His film looked great. There was some production from the interior defensive line, stopping the run. The run game was incredible. The young DBs making key plays. That's huge for their confidence. Overall, I think it was very positive things to build off of, and I know that they're cleaning up the things that they weren't happy about. No one holds themselves to a higher standard than Joe and those offensive veterans. So it's really positive. I was happy with what I saw.
All right, last question for me, Sam. You're pretty tight with Joe Burrow. Obviously, you played with him for a long time. You guys hang out on the offseason, I know. Can you kind of give everyone just a little bit of a flavor of how driven Joe is right now, coming off the last 2 years to bring this city a championship?
Yeah, I mean, I and me just talking here in a sentence or two, you can't really encapsulate, the level of determination and how focused he is. I can guarantee you he was not happy on Monday even after getting the win last week. He just holds himself to that high of a standard, and his ability to laser focus is, a superpower. So, if you're wondering about, his level of determination or commitment, I think that you should be focused on something else because that's one thing you never have to question.